Welcome back, Tam.
Yep.
There we go. Here's the attack so you guys can see the name.
Not important. My name is not important.
Is what I'm going to do.
Genocide crusade?
Against all injustices in this world.
Are we thinking about the same character?
No.
I'm thinking about hatred's not important.
I'm thinking about hatred.
Yeah, that's what I'm... That's the
Your character is hatred.
No.
You can look in the chest and you actually see that there is a potion of healing inside. And
oh great, I love those.
and there's a little note to it that just says you're going to need this.
I'll take it, and that'll give me 4. Then hooray! I'm gonna look at the handwriting, then look back at the captain. Do you have anything to do with this?
And the captain just he just looks to the side and he's like, I don't know what you're talking about.
You said you got here before us.
Well, I didn't say in here before you. I just arrived at the temple.
Whatever. And she's gonna crumple the paper up, throw it at the captain's face, just bounce it off, just bounces off, and then she's gonna start walking towards the door and be like, "Zombie fellow Lorenzo, please go first."
And Renzo's just like, yeah, the zombie goes first. Unless our new friend here wants to go first to prove his trustworthiness.
I'll go first.
Let the zombie go
You can
first.
totally trust me.
They don't feel pain.
I'm just here.
Lorenzo's just stepping on Dozu's foot and he's like, you're being too nice.
I don't feel any pain.
Weren't you the one that passed out in the fight last night?
No. I didn't feel it, I just passed out.
Whatever. Zombie go first, Lorenzo goes second. Big, very tall man. You can go before me.
Right?
Big American.
Fuck yeah.
Alright, then let's go further into the temple.
Yep. Let's.
The temple continues to be lit by dim torches as you go along. And let me see here. There's alright. So who's going first? The zombie or our new friend?
The zombie and zombie Lorenzo, Katarina Sendo, Elizabeth in the back, and Gozu before Elizabeth.
And I guess the captain's in the very back. So. Anyways, as you're moving forward, you should know by now to make perception checks. Lorenzo does. Lorenzo, if you don't trust Lorenzo, you might want to make your own.
I don't even trust me with this shit. See?
Okay.
Hey, 16.
Those.
Very dark in here.
Unfortunately, Dozu's a bit behind, and he is not. So he's barely able to notice in time. So Dozu, make a dexterity save.
Got it. Dex save. 21!
Okay, you manage to mentally command your zombie to back out of the way, and it immediately just jumps backwards as the ceiling falls on top of it like a giant stone hammer.
Ah.
So then the ceiling slowly lifts back up and sets back into place. And Lorenzo is just standing there, and his face was right in front of where the ceiling came down, and he's just like, now I'm very glad I'm not going first.
Katarina is taking notes on the architecture of the temple while we're walking, so she doesn't actually notice anything. So she bumps into Lorenzo and she's like, "What? What's the matter?
I almost just died. What do you mean, what's the matter?
You act like that's news."
He just looks at her for a moment, he shakes his head, and he just keeps walking.
Katerina will like put the notebook away, get her pistol out, actually holster her pistol and just walk.
This is so familiar. It's weird. It's just like Ma used to make.
These dungeons are just like Ma used to make. Alright, so what's not important doing?
I'm just following with you guys.
What are you guys?
Being stoic.
He hasn't even asked why we're in here.
No, but I assumed you're here to do something heroic.
Heroic. Yes, that is exactly what we are doing. Heroic things.
Big fucking air quotes.
I don't know yet. I'm here to see.
Alright.
I might just
So-
turn on you nerds.
I'm too cool for school. Tornado overdrive, crits, everyone dies.
Okay. Let's, Alright. So, as you keep walking, you notice that the hallway is starting to slowly expand into a bigger chamber. And, as you enter this bigger chamber, you can see this one's much more brightly lit. There is a very large fire pit in the center that is now actively blazing. And, past the fire pit, you can see a large stone platform upon which Kazkabel is standing, and next to her, bound and gagged, is Elizabeth's father.
Sure, he's enjoying it immensely.
Isn't it a bit too late for your honeymoon?
And Kazkabel just chuckles, and she says, "Oh, trust me, we enjoyed our honeymoon immensely, but now, however, it is time for what is the term? Is it divorce? I think that might be the term. No,
Divorce is splitting up.
split. It's time for me to become a widow. That's the term. Yes, I'm so confused by your language sometimes."
It's not even that difficult. You learn after, like, I don't know, like 12 minutes.
What Dozu said. Don't you think this is a tad extreme? You know there are other ways to plan a murder.
And she says, "Oh, sure, I could have easily killed him any time I wanted, but you see, I had to kill him in a specific way in a specific place."
That's so it's extra dramatic. I got it.
Yes, extra dramatic. Yes, of course.
You seem one for the theatrics if you had that posing context with Doze back in the manor.
And she just says, "Oh, that's just traditional among my people." So, and she starts walking and gesturing to the rest of the temple, and she says, "This temple was dedicated by the humans of this planet to the feathered serpent Quetzalcoatl. However, I intend to sacrifice this foreigner and appease my serpent gods." Quetzalcoatl.
Claire Frost in the middle of her monologue.
That's not going to hit.
Okay.
She kind of like hits it with her hand, and the ray of frost is expelled. And
She aggressively continues her monologue.
she continues her monologue. She's like, "How rude." Well, that's the way it's going to be. And then as you look around, you notice that this room has a lot of carvings of snakes and everything. And behind her is a giant statue of a snake. And she snaps her fingers, and the statue of the snake starts moving. And it rears its head, and you can hear this stone roar come out from it. So roll for initiative.
I clear the initiative order first, but I imagine.
Oh, I need to clear it.
Oh.
Yes.
I was about to complain that I'd almost run out of abilities to cast Shadow with, and I remembered I could do it at 3rd level, so that's great.
That's great. Congratulations on your sound-based spell list.
He has the sound. I also have sound spells. Why aren't I using them?
God, I'm doing worse than hatred.
I'm doing
Isn't
worse
this
than
exactly
everybody.
what I rolled last time?
It might be.
I crit failed.
This is bullshit, I says.
Oh, hey, a good stone token thing.
Now,
Now we need some boss music.
yes, we do.
Well, actually, I can't really do much yet. I have to plan something out. Spell book.
I guess I should come up with a token for the captain if I want him to participate. Can't have him always being in the back. Let's have generic pirate captain token.
Just let Captain solo it. I imagine he can do it.
He is a god, after all.
I don't know what he is. He might as well be one.
Rina, Dozu, Lorenzo, our pirate friend. Wow. He crit failed his initiative.
Wow, same here.
Congrats.
He did better than you.
He can hang out with Katarina here in the lower part of the initiative roll. She can never escape him, apparently.
And this thing's... I meant to fill in all the stats on this, but my computer was messing up earlier, and I don't think I finished. So...
Oh, jeez.
Wow. It critted the initiative.
Collusion.
Collusion.
29?
Uh-huh.
That means its dex modifier is 9.
Yes, it does.
That's collusion.
Hey, we can do this. We have like 2 tanks. We have a Sendo here. We have Captain here. We got a zombie.
Oh, and also Shatter is a constitution save.
Yep. Alright, so let's put him in the back here. Alright then. And she's not gonna roll initiative, but Cascabel and Elizabeth's father and Elizabeth are also all here. So boss music, right. Mm-hmm. Wanna go to Babylon?
Oh yes! Oh, that's exactly what I was gonna say. That's exactly what I was listening to a second ago.
So this giant stone snake, all of a sudden, like, slithers forward immensely. It's going through the temple much faster than you would expect something that size to be able to move. And it goes after Katarina first.
Oh, okay.
And it's as it's
Is this
moving,
a large creature?
this is a huge creature.
Oh.
So, as it's coming forward you, it opens its mouth, and you can see its large fangs start to sparkle with electricity. And right as I say that, the bass drops. Awesome. It goes... Ow!
First does not hit, second does.
Yeah, it's only the one hit. It has advantage because you're wearing heavy armor, aren't you?
Yes I am.
Yes, you are. It's advantage because of that. So, let's see how much this hurts.
Try not to die in one hit.
Wait a second. Object.